So what do you think of that birdhouse? Pretty cool, isn't it? I had 3 of those in Arkansas and the birds just loved them. Loved them. Well, the Arkansas birds did. I call this the down and dirty birdhouse. It's simple and easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to build one. You can use any scrap boards or lumber you have lying around, as long as it's like 1x6 or bigger, you can cut it down. I mean, that's what I did. Or you can go to the lumberyard and buy one if you're rich. So you're going to need a piece of wood like this, 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 and a piece of wood like this. I know, that's not very helpful, is it? Well, here, you can pause the video or do a screenshot, but there's all the measurements that you need to build this awesome birdhouse. I actually drew this set of blueprints right here. Everything is to scale. Each little square equals 1 inch. The only one I messed up on was the dowel. This little piece there with the 4 holes in it, that's the bottom of the birdhouse. You know, birds go pee and poop like humans do, and the holes let all that stuff drain out because it's got to go somewhere. Ain't I a nice landlord? This here's the front of the birdhouse. This right here is a 1.5 inch diameter hole. I read somewhere, I don't know, a while back, I don't know, a year or 2 ago, that hole needs to be 1.5 inches, and they'll keep the big birds out. That way you can just get the little finches and all those little birds like that in here. And this little hole right here, that's for the dowel to go in. And it'll come out, and it'll be kind of like a front porch, you know, a place where they can like hang out, you know, and tweet at other birds as they go by. This here's the back. I mean, that looks horrible. And I bought this like last year. But have you seen what they have at Lowe's and Home Depot now? Golly, that stuff's so warped and full of knots. If that's what you want, you go for it. I use my miter saw, I use my table saw, and I use my drill press to cut these pieces of wood and drill the holes. Now, if you don't have those, you can still use a hand saw or a power, you know, hand saw, jigsaw, you know, use what you have. Because once you get these pieces of wood to size and everything, it's easy sailing from. So let me show you how to build this thing. Okay, I have found that attaching the roof, that's the 7.5 inch piece, I think. Is that what it was? Let me look here. Yeah. The one that's 7.5 inches. It's easier if you put that on first. At least I found that. And so since the top of the roof is located 1.5 inches from the top of this backboard, I just made this little jig here and clamped it down there. So that way I can butt that right up there. And I did cheat. I drew a line there because I'm going to be using a brad nailer to put this together. Now you can use screws or nails, you know, but I have this, it makes it easier. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm also going to use glue. Now you don't have to glue your birdhouse together, but I do, because it's just makes it a little bit stronger. So I'm going to put some on there, get it really glued up there on that edge right there. Wipe my finger off so I don't get glue all over my pants. Then I'm going to butt this up there. Just like that. It's even and even right there. So let me get this here. Find my line. Pow, got one in. I'm going to put another one right there. Does that look good? Looks good to me. Put it right there. Then I'm going to put this one here, over here. There. Now we'll take this off. We don't need these anymore. Don't need that clamp either. Then go ahead and wipe the glue off from the top right there. Okay, so there's the top of the birdhouse. So you'll be looking at it from that way. The front will be over here. Now the next thing that I figure is the easiest is to put one side in. Doesn't matter which one you start with. You can put it on this side or this side. But just letting you know that one side's gonna be one that opens up. So whichever side you want it to open up, because you got to open up to clean it, you know. So Well, I'm gonna put this one here. So I'm gonna run me some glue right there. And run me some glue right here. There we go. Got a little dirt on me right there. Okay, let me go ahead and smear that glue on there real good. There we go, clean my finger off. Gotta keep clean fingers. Okay, then the side goes on just like that. Now I gotta make sure I'm leveled out right there. Put one nail in here. Then I'm gonna make sure this is level right here. Yep. Then I'm gonna put a nail in right there. Then I'm gonna put another one in right there. Then I guess I'll go ahead and put another couple in right there. Look at that. One side on there real good. Then you got the top there. Now the next thing I put in is the bottom, which is this piece right here, you know, where the drainage holes, you know. I put it in because I need this to support this other wall right here when I put it in, that side. So let's get this here in. It's not perfectly square. I did just rough cut these things. I'll put some glue there. I'll put some glue there. Let me smear the glue. Let me wipe my finger. Okay, we're going to put this in right there. Make sure that's theirs. Now let's put a nail in right there. Okay. Then let's come down here. Ooh, we got to put that in right there. You know, so we got to get that there connected in. Put a nail there. Put one there. Then I probably need to put a couple back here in the back too. So I'm going to have to aim that up a little bit. But we can. Let me try this here. Get those aimed up there. Okay, didn't shoot out or anything. So now we're almost done. I told you this was easy. Told you. Well, next up we're going to put the front on. So let me put a little glue there, put a little glue there. There we go. Smear it on them edges real good. Get it looking good on there. Be sure to wipe my finger. Now we're just going to set this on there. Try to get it squared up. It's not exactly square, but hey, it's just a birdhouse. And I'm not charging rent on it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's get this in there. Put that on there. Put that in there. We'll go ahead and put one in there. If I blow out the side, hey, no, I'm doing good there. Okay, let's do the bottom here for the bottom of it. Get those in. Hey, we're doing good. Let's wipe the glue off. You know, it does kind of splooge out from there. Now we got to put this side on right here. I'm going to put this as the outside because I think it looks kind of cool. But now the reason we're not going to glue this one in is because it's really hard. This is kind of a tight fit, but I got it in here. Let's see, let's make it even here. Okay, you need this space right here because this here is going to be able to open it so you can clean the stuff out. So you got to put a hinge on there. What I use for a hinge is I use a drill to drill the hole. But I'm going to put a finishing nail. I'll put one in here and one in the back. Let's go ahead and drill this hole first. Make sure we're centered really good. Okay, so now let's put some glue right there and put a little glue on here. Wipe it off. I see I didn't get any on my finger there. Then we'll come back here to the back and we'll drill that in there. Let's put a little glue there. Put a little glue on the nail here. You know, just to help hold it in. Clean the birdhouse off. Okay. Now what this is a door. See, now you understand why we got that space up there, you know, because if it was right up there, it wouldn't open up. But this here's the door. We close it there. We got to install a doorknob on this. Well, I use a screw. So now I'm going to drill a pilot hole in here. I got to make sure I'm in the center here. That looks centered. Maybe a tad bit more. There we go. Drill. Double check it. Oh, I need to probably come back a little more. See, it's just a little too high in there. Can you see there? I need to center it up just a little more. No big deal. We'll just come down here. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Now, I'm just using an 1.25" drywall screw. You know, nothing fancy, but what do you think? We got one more thing to put on here. You need to put your dowel in. It goes in right there. So we got to put some glue on there. Get it on there real nice. Maybe put some there in the hole too. I just feel in there for the back end and I just push this in. Then just tap it down until I feel it come through there. Now let me wipe up the glue here. Get it wiped off there. Now you're done. One birdhouse. Told you it's simple. Once you get the pieces cut, it goes together. Now, I don't know, my saw or something must be off a little bit because this doesn't fit perfect, but hey, I'm not charging rent for this to the birds, so they'll deal with it, okay? I also drill a couple holes. I drill one up here and I drill one down here. That way I can screw this to, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, probably a tree, but that way this can go on the tree, or I got a telephone pole, I can put it on there. But that way I can screw it. And I pre-drill the holes so I don't split the wood. Holes are drilled. Now you can paint this, stain it, do whatever you want because it's your birdhouse that you built. I mean, I just call this the down and dirty birdhouse. I mean, you can do all kinds of things to this. I don't know. You know, you can paint it, you can add stuff to it, maybe put windows in there. I don't know. The sky's the limit. I'm gonna put boiled linseed oil on this. It says it protects and seals wood. There we go. Now let's go find a place to hang it. There, that's a good place for it. Hopefully the wind isn't disturbing the audio because it looks like a hurricane or something come up. So this looks good right here. I can see it out the back door of my house. I can look out here and see the birds when they eventually come to it. They got to find it first. But now you all go out and get you some wood and build you a down and dirty birdhouse. I mean, you all have birds and they all need a place to stay this winter. And then come later on, early spring, I think that's when they lay their eggs, they can put their baby birds in there. So get out there and build you one. Well, hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell if you want notifications. And you know what I say, let's see if it'll echo. See ya! I hope it picked up.